Hey, how you doing? Today's passage, we're looking at these Beatitudes, and I just love a lot of the creative things that people do. Do you remember the one where it says like the B attitudes, BE, and then they hyphen it, attitudes, like these are the attitudes you should have, and there's all these different things to try to help us click in, because some of them can be kind of difficult. Today's is definitely one of those. In Matthew 5, verse 5, Jesus says, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." Now let's be honest, man. The world is not rewarding you for being meek, right? Meek means like you're non-aggressive in a lot of ways. You're not out to hurt people. You're kind. It doesn't mean you're a pushover. It doesn't say blessed are the people that are wusses, but it's saying, look, just blessed are the meek, those who are not out to dominate other people in a crazy way, but they realize that we're God's people. And so instead of firing back, someone who's meek might be like, you know what, how you doing? Like I'm sensing some anger, and not doing that in a passive aggressive way, but really with a heart to help and a heart to listen and to try to help. But the world sees that as weakness. It sees it as a liability and a really serious thing to avoid, especially for guys, man. You don't want to be someone to go, oh, he's so meek. Nobody's going, yeah, thanks. Most of us would probably counter that, would go, and I just bench pressed 300 pounds or whatever, some sort of, masculine like show of strength. But you could bench press 400 pounds and still be meek. It's an attitude, right? It's a beatitude, right? One to have. Where we say, I'm going to put other people first. All right, I'm not going to be a doormat. I'm not going to be open myself up for abuse. But I'm also not going to be all about defending myself all the time over little things that really don't matter because I want to win the argument. You see what I'm saying? Because Jesus says that blessed are they. Why? They're going to inherit the earth. They're going to inherit the earth. Jesus is coming with a new heavens and a new earth. And it will be the home of righteousness. It'll be the home of those whom he has saved and who love him. And he's going to say, hey, this is your place for eternity. Like, that's what we're looking forward to. And yeah, we might lose some ground here in this world. Other people might trample us, and they might, right? But we're not, and this is the point. Don't join in, right? It's a rat race, but don't try to be the biggest rat and the sleaziest rat. I mean, that's the whole point. No, we're going to have integrity. We're going to have character. That's how we're going to compete as we are in sports. That's how we're going to compete. We're still going to compete, but we know that there's bigger wins, right? Like sportsmanship and again, doing the right thing. I remember one of the films of a Olympic runner. Do you remember that? The one runner fell and the other person like could have just smoked, past him, and just blown past, but they stopped and it was just this awesome picture. It helped them over the line. I mean, that person didn't win, but it was like did the right thing, and that's what it's about. And it says we'll inherit the earth. God will give us all that we need, and even as we're going through life now, we can know that when we do the right thing, he's got us. When we act with integrity and character and put other people's needs before ours, knowing that God takes care of all of our needs, man, it's awesome. And we're good. I mean, we're forgiven. We're free. We got heaven. We got victory over death and the grave. That's what we've got. That's what Jesus is trying to remind us. That's what it means to be blessed in this life. Not necessarily having all that we want, but certainly having, I think, far more than we need because of him. All right, I'm Pastor Fred. This is the Follow Through. Great to have you with us. If it was helpful, if you're like, man, I needed that today, I'm glad. That's awesome. That's why I do these. I want to just get into God's Word and because it's helping me as much as it's helping you. I hope you know that. So hit that subscribe button, share this with somebody, and we'll be back for another Beatitude tomorrow. We're going to be in verse 6. All right, so swing on back, and we'll see you then.